G'day. Welcome back to Hunting for Diamonds, the side series of my main series called Minecraft Down Under. This is a series that we're really meant to be mining and doing that, but recently we've pretty much been using this side series to get odd jobs done around our world. And recently we've been doing a butt ton of netherrack laying, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So we'll be doing the weekly recap, then we'll chinwag about other stuff. So, come, say hi, tune in. We are currently live at the same time as recording in HD. It is the morning. We just dropped the kids off. I'm still waking up, and coffee is just starting to hit my system. But, everybody, welcome. We are at the end of the week and it is time for the weekly recap. So, what did we get up to in Minecraft Down Under this week? Well, guys, we tackled Nigel's Tower. So, check out this thing. I don't even know what to say about it, to be too honest with you. I think it looks pretty cool. So originally we started off with a half blown up tower. It was very plain, very simple. Windows were blown out. It was absolutely nuts. This thing was pretty much an eyesore. We used the tower in the early days as a testing for a AFK fish farm after they tried to patch it out. Well, they didn't really try patch it out. They made it super hard to build AFK fish farms in 1.16. So, but we still gave it a shot. It was a failure. It did work, but it didn't produce all that well. So, and then that was the middle part of the tower. Then the bottom part of the tower, we stored villagers in to get enchanting books off. Nice and easy, if you know what I mean. And, yeah, so that's what the tower was used for. Obviously took some TNT blasts from when we were carving out the bat cave underneath the main base. But yeah, and recently, last weekend actually, not this weekend, but last weekend, I kept bone mulling some of the place, and it's coming along nicely. Check this out if you guys haven't seen an up-to-date shot of it. But yeah, I bone milled all along the shoreline now, and I did the island over there. So the two islands are finally done. So if you sort of come over here, none of this is done yet. The two islands are finally done and dusted. And the island over here, just see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the only problem, as I noticed, is a lot of the taller trees are finally growing. It's these ones here, the ones that, how do you put it? The little mushrooms that are growing through the smaller trees, making them grow really high. And I to be honest, I don't really like the really tall ones, but hey, not much you can do. It's a natural thing. So there's the other island that is done as well. Whoop, come back up. So yeah, I started doing that, and then when I sort of got around here on the weekend, well, last weekend, I got around here and I thought, wow, Nigel's Tower something needs to be done with Nigel's Tower. So we come up with a plan, and I originally said to everybody, we're going to be building something, we're going to be transforming Nigel's Tower into something weird, right? And I think we nailed it. It is definitely something weird and different. And that's what we were going for. We were going for, when somebody sort of comes into the series and says, what? Okay, they, when we're looking around, they see the bays, they see the main castle, the four-sided wood farm. They see builds all over the place, but they see that thing, and I wanted them to say, "Oh, what's that? What farm is that? Or what's in the tower? What is that?" I wanted them to say that, and I wanted the fan base to make up random stories. I thought it would be cool, and
is that episode out yet?
Which one?
The Nigel's Tower.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
We're missing one episode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Paradox was just saying in chat.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so That was just Venom in the background asking if the episode was out yet. And technically we're one episode behind. I still have to get that released today. So if you haven't seen that episode, you'll probably, if you're watching this on YouTube later on, you've definitely seen that episode. But if you're watching this live, you may have not seen that episode. There you go. That's the best way I could put it.
Sorry, I was just looking for that.
Yeah. The best way I could put it. But back to it, we wanted a weird tower. We wanted people to say, what's that? We wanted some random stories made up about it. And that's what we got. And I think we had a big checklist this week. We obviously had to come up with a weird design, and we winged it. We wanted lava, we wanted purple, we wanted end rods, we wanted beacon, we wanted a whole bunch of stuff. Red, we got it all. We shoved all the checklist into this tower. We shoved it all into Nigel's tower, and it turned out pretty good. Well, I think, in my opinion, it does look pretty good, but, it is weird at the same time. Yeah, we got the beacon, we got lava, we got the purple red, we got pretty much everything we wanted. And then once we finished the tower, trip out to the end, maybe getting lost, licking people, and, all that crazy stuff. Once we did finish the tower, we decided to come inside and put a farm that people, wasn't going to realise what was in here. So we went for a flower, too tall flower farm that's in Nigel's tower here. And as you can see, we've come up with a design here that works very, very well. It is insanely quick, actually, this farm. If we just hit this lever here, a few seconds, turn it off, and you've probably got over a stack of flowers heading down the tube, which is fantastic. Very quick, very simple farm to build. Let that sort of build up, but yeah, it is absolutely insanely quick. We still haven't finished the flower farm in here yet, because we had another challenge to squeeze a second farm on the second level up here. We're actually going to put a shifting floor design in the second part of the tower here, which is pretty much just going to be we're going to have, obviously, dispenser in the middle here, dispensing on a pad of grass, and then the pad shifting back and forwards. It's just a little bit of a challenge because of how tight the space here is to build this little contraption. So that's all it is. It's a flower farm inside the tower. We'll finish that off on Sunday night. We'll obviously get stuck into the redstone part of things for that part of the tower and finish that off. I may put a little bit of a something a lot bigger to take the flowers below, but yeah, that's what's inside the tower. So that's what we did this week. Let's just jump into bed real quick. Hang on, get some Z's. Nom, 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 nom. There we go, and boom. Okay, I'm carrying around a bed from now on, but there we go. So we managed to get the tower done up, fixed up, got lost in the end. It was a crazy week. An absolutely crazy week, but another thing bites the dust. And to be honest, the world is actually slowly taking place. Just with with the paths being added, which was very easy to do. Little lava pools, pain in the bum. I'm trying to do little lava pools everywhere. To be honest with you, because you've got to carry every single bucket. I so wish there was Minecraft generated its own lava to fill in, but every time that I build one of these little cracks in the environment, I make sure it's small so it's easy to do, but you also got to carry a bucket of lava for every block you break. So it's a little bit of a pain in the bum. I've been doing that slowly too. Draining the lava out around Lava Lake Inn. Now, the paths were done last weekend. Some people notice, hey, the path's finally finished. Yes, the path does go right around the base finally. That was finished last weekend. I might do a little bit work on the bone mulling this weekend. I'm not 100%. It really depends on how much time I get to keep on bone mulling. But as you can see, the path goes right around the base. It's not squared anymore, and it goes up and out. And it just goes right around the base. Like last season, we had everything square around the base itself. This season, I wanted the path to be very random and just running in directions and curve and close and non-close, just bits and bobs everywhere. But it finally does the loop right around the base now. So it comes over here, connects back to the path here. This path section here heads on off to our four-sided wood farm, which I've done about 2 more hours of work into. People have noticed that too, because the showcase video is coming up. So if I went up high now, you'll notice I finally got the rooftops in and I've replaced some blocks, and yeah, but there you go. We sort of get a really good bird's eye view in some of the environment. Now this environment is taking me quite some time to do, but it's because I've got to terraform so flaming much. This is definitely not an easy this is not an easy build, I must admit. Making this artificial forest with the artificial landscape, and it's just taken a long time to actually get done. I just try to do a few hours here and there, and on the weekends when I got spare time. I've got a macro. I should have some bone meal over in the chest over here. I've got a macro which makes things a little easier. It's just like you know how you right click on your mouse to place down a block, right? I had a macro in World of Warcraft to loot in Classic very, very quickly, because I was one of those gold farmers that like to scoop up all the gold, and I had a macro to right click the gold really, really quickly, hover the mouse over, click, like suck all it up like a vacuum. Well, it works. The macro for the mouse works really well in Minecraft too. I just hold the button down and just sort of see, and that's all I do, is just sort of back and forwards. It uses so much bone meal up, but there we go. See, and that's literally how you get the landscape. Just make sure you get rid of those mushrooms. Keep these ones. These ones will grow naturally. I don't want them to grow just yet. There we go. So, yep, see? Very, very simple stuff to do. And you just go through it. You have your whole inventory full of bone meal, and that's what you do. You just put a TV show on one screen, and off you go. But anyway, so, here we go. I'm hoping to get a little bit more done this weekend. As I said, we'll wait and see. Wait and see. Don't worry about the dirt. Let's do some digging first before we do anything else, because I have to dig out more of this before replacing it with netherrack. So I'm happy to go ahead and dig all this out. And yeah, so wow, it wasn't I wouldn't call this week too exciting, because yeah, but I'm definitely happy that finally Nigel's tower is not just this wreck of a tower just sitting on the side, like, you know, we never touched it. But we did it up. We finally did it up. We've got a farm going into it. A flower farm technically is going to be installed, and we need those flowers. Oh geez, part of the path, Data. Part of the path. Don't remove the path. We need those flowers to make like red dye at the end of the day. We need to make red dye for red carpet, and you know, just all sorts of, I don't know, we'll find uses for it. I'm not sure what farm is coming up next in Minecraft, because so far, what are we sitting at? We are sitting at a witch farm, check. We are sitting at a leather farm, check. We are sitting at an XP farm, automatic bartering farm, check. Yeah, wither skeleton farm, check. Cactus farm, check. Four-sided wood farm, check. Like, yeah, so we are doing good this season. Only problem is it is very spread out. I must admit, it is very, very spread out this season. I have all these pretty decent-sized, epic-looking farms, but they're not around my base. They're all spread out. We have to run to every single farm, unfortunately. That's the big difference between this season and last season. Last season, we tried to build smaller farms in and around the base with much more decorative, like we built ships and just all sorts of little stuff. You know, giant aquarium tanks last season. We built a whole bunch of stuff. I hate these Endermen that they keep doing this, look, putting dirt everywhere. But yeah, so definitely this season was a bit of change. I don't know what we're doing next season when it comes to builds. Maybe that'll be one of the community votes coming up. do you guys want spread out again, or do you want smaller builds around the main base next time? Because unfortunately, you can't put too big of mega. You couldn't put like a huge cactus facility right next to your main base, and you couldn't put huge. You just can't put huge farms next to your main base, or your frame rates will decrease as you keep building more and more farms at that size. Your frame rates will come down. Your world will get laggier. So I tend to build the larger farms a little bit away from the base, so you don't have any of those issues at the end of the day. So that's my reasoning for either spreading them out or putting them close at the end of the day. So I don't know. It's I'll just need feedback from the community. You want the farms in and around the base, or do you want them further away? You don't mind them being further away. It doesn't. The problem is it doesn't show off my world. I can't say 1,000 blocks on that direction. There's an epic flying spacecraft that is technically a witch farm, which is true. Everybody, it is totally flaming true. Which you just can't run over to and show everybody. So if you just had it over there in the sky, you could see it from here and it would look epic. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just removing all the top layer here, and we'll replace it with netherrack. We are so close to getting connected to the four-sided wood farm over here, which is good. Neither know that I have to still do from this over to that line there. That's literally the where we're the maximum we're building to. I'm not terraforming past that. That's the plan anyway. Here we go. And just gotta remember not to remove the path. This can be removed. Like so. Yeah. So what do you guys think in chat? Come on, speak up. Nobody's speaking up. What do you like? You like the bigger farms but spread out, or do you like farms built closer to the base? Jeez, everybody in live stream. There's tons of people in live stream chat. I think everybody's just sitting there listening in. Well, that's what this is. This is more like a podcast at the end of the day. Venom, that squeaky chair of yours.
Sorry.
I need to get some WD.
Do it.
Spray it. No, you don't like the smell of WD.
No, I don't. You can do it when I go out.
Huh?
Just do it when I go out.
But when you get back, okay. What are you guys talking about? Charge creepers. There's one data never made. Is charge creeper farm. That is a hard farm to build. A charge creeper farm would be hard to build. Demi says, not easy at the moment. No way to direct lightning without a massive redstone job like Ray works. That's true. Yeah, it's no easy task, that one. You can use cooking oil to fix Venom's chair. Maybe it probably won't smell as bad. Venom's got this really weird squeaking chair, so she just moves slightly and it makes like it's dying. Your chair's dying, Venom. Like you meanie, you're squishing it. Come on, son, go down.
It likes it when I sit on it.
It likes when you sit on it. Really? Really? You actually said that?
Yeah, well, you actually went there calling me a fat ass.
Oh, that wasn't really calling. Come on, really? That chair would squeak with a feather on it. Like, seriously.
I'm not a feather, but
Yeah, no. So I'll have to find all the spots it's squeaking in and put it in, because, yeah, that chair never used to do that. Now, for a few months, it's been, like, just making those noises. So I said, I like Season 3 builds better, but the look like Season 4? I'm not 100% sure what you're saying, John. I think he's saying he likes Season 3 better, but he likes the look of some of the builds, like the bigger builds that we've done, like the gold farm. How big is the gold farm? Bloody huge. Yeah.
Of this one.
Yep.
But prefers the layout. So
prefers the layout close, yeah. Yeah, that was just, I was just trying something, I was trying something different for that season. Like, we hit season 3, we've done the water season where we built, you know, in the water. That was a pain in the bum. I really hope that we don't have anything planned to build in the water anytime soon. That kindly burnt me out of the water, because I did have plans just to build another Guardian farm, you know, really fast XP Guardian farm in the water, just off the coast here. But I'm really burnt out, like seriously, ever since I built the massive water base, and to be honest, that's my least watch season. I don't know if you guys know that. That's literally my least watch season.
I believe that's the most beautiful base you've ever done.
And apparently, according to Venom, that's the most beautiful base. The water base that I built in that season.
Don't get me wrong, this is beastie. This is
Yeah.
beautiful. It's beastie, but there was just something majestic about that ocean build.
The ocean build.
All of that sandstone and all the colour that you put in it.
I don't
And
mind
really
sandstone.
And I really feel like people sort of...
You should have seen the desert I had to destroy to get that sandstone.
yeah,
Whew.
but like, I really feel like people... what's the word? Underappreciated.
Well, that's what I said. Like, you know, I built 2 mob farms in that season. Legit. I built the massive one that had the built-in iron farm, conveyor belt. I put several months of hard work into that bloody farm. Yes, it has over 100,000 views on YouTube, so it did get appreciated a little bit, but the next mob farm I built in that season was even harder. We had to build a system in the nether to capture gas. So we built a machine that captured gas, which was impressive. So we had a gold farm / gas catcher 5000, and yeah, and pretty much we used those gas to get them to the overworld, name tagged them, put them in giant tubes that went up and down in the sky. So we had all these big 4 tower tube towers right around the place, and that only got like 4,000 views on YouTube. I spent freaking so long getting those gas in there, so long building that flaming farm. The rates of the farm was very high, very impressive for that farm. Lots and lots and lots and lots of items per hour, which was fantastic. But there was just nobody liked it. Nobody liked that showcase video. To be honest, it was one of my favourite farms. Really pain in the bum to build, I do admit. Alright. True. Busy live life, I think.
Fabian.
It's what? Fabian. Oh.
He was
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he was a Dutchie.
Yep, it's been a long time since I've seen that name.
Yeah, me too. That's what I just said. Long time no see.
There. Alright, let's unload all this junk. I'm not keeping it. Bye-bye.
Season 2 was beautiful. I recreated that base on my own world.
Oh, that's awesome.
I really, that sandstone base, loved it.
Yeah, it's just...
There was just something so majestic about it. In the middle of the ocean, built in like basically a white colour with all this with all of this colour popped into it, and I just really felt like it was underappreciated.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
People don't realise how much time went into that, and just
Yeah, more than a solid year went into building that base.
stunning.
So,
and you had the Guardian farm up
yep.
there, which then you turned into an insect farm because it sort of did it itself.
Yeah.
But
So,
it was beautiful. I loved it.
yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. You could spend all the time and effort building such an amazing season but you just don't know if the audience or it's going to get the attention it deserves. It's just that sort of thing. But also, I've noticed a pattern. I've definitely noticed a pattern. When that season was actually being shot and recorded and built and all whatever you want to call it and done, to be honest with you, that is when a lot of people took breaks from Minecraft. Like some of the older names that we see today weren't around then. They had life, they had school, they just weren't into Minecraft as heavily.
Minecraft did have that.
Like that very big, that very flat line. So that season was unfortunately done when not many people were actually, like some of the older people weren't into Minecraft then. So it's just, I don't know. Definitely, the water world was difficult to build because of water. Everybody knows you've got to clear out every single source, and it's just a pain in the bum. The cow in a boat thing. And I never got to do anything with the Elder Guardians in that season. No. Which kind of sucked, and I'm just being totally honest. Like, we got Elder Guardians, you know, out of our tank. We kept them, we named them on the sidelines, and we just, we didn't finish the season. We finished the season, but we didn't do anything with them, unfortunately. It sucked. I did have plans to build something with the Elder Guardians because it was awesome having them in a minecart just stored there. Oh, hey Fox, I hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome. I'm not the king, mate. Nowhere near it. I just like Minecraft. I like survival. It's just me. I like to use my imagination to build some stuff. And I share it with you guys. That's literally me. I'm not the best builder, but I'm not the worst builder. I'm sort of that in-between, if you know what I mean. There we go. And my building has improved so much. For some reason, my biggest season ever, which was like season 0, whatever the flame and glar you guys call it, build bigger, go home, which has never really changed, to be honest with you. It's still we're still technically building big things. To be honest, that first ever hole in the side of the mountain base that we built was, you know, that wasn't very impressive, was it? Oh, it's truth. Yes. As time goes on, I get more and more into building, and I figure out new and different ways to build, and I learn off other people as well. And yeah. Oh, give me that. There we go. It's truth. So, guys, you're going to have to tell me in the comments below. We may do a community question that when it comes to next season, do we want smaller but more decorative builds around, or do we want bigger builds and you don't mind it being spread out? You know, I obviously want feedback, like, because, you know, next season's probably going to be mid to end of this year. Like, we've got to make sure we start getting the input and start planning, you know, all that sort of stuff, and just jump right into it. We'll probably choose our completely random seed this time around. This seed that we got now is not random. We're not really cherry-picked it. Venom found it by accident. Was it Venom found it by accident, or was it Shannon found it by accident? It's like,
I found the seed, both of them.
Yeah, you found the seed, and it wasn't even on purpose. You found the seed, and you're like, Data, look at this seed. It looks awesome. It's got a tower nearby, and it's got all this stuff. I'm like, wow, I might use that for my next Minecraft, my next Minecraft. Shannon found a couple of good ones.
Credit to Shannon though.
Yeah, she did find some good ones too.
Yeah, no,
but yeah.
Seeds that I believe you tossed up between.
Yeah.
Just random ones that
But to be honest, like even that I've used the seed that you guys found, I haven't used anything that really this world has provided. Like, I've got the tower, I could build a farm with that. I've got the Guardian farm off the shore, I could build a farm with that. But technically I haven't used it. But I think next season we'll just use a completely random seed straight off the bat, just to see what we get. Probably the best thing to do. There we go. We want a season where you live in a potato tower. No, thank you. That thing is haunting me. That thing it's not even my biggest video, like my gold farm with the portals, 1.8 million views. That video there is like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure the potato tower only has like 100k views. I'm not even sure how many views that thing has, but yet it's my most haunted one. Like, everybody seems to have like this big heart on about this bloody potato tower. I'm just being honest. I'm being truthful. There we go. And boom. Okay, sun is back. Alright, let's just outline this for now. I started outlining that. Alright, we'll just keep going with this one. We love it because you hate it, yeah. It was, yep. Pretty much. I haven't had any inspiration to build another potato tower because knowing my luck, I'd build it even worse than the first generation, and then you guys would be on it 24/7. But I don't know.
No, I reckon you could do something amazing with a new potato tower.
Well, I just don't know. Like
I'm not saying
it's
to do it.
it's so inefficient to build that sort of farm now. Having a giant spiral tower with one water source to go up there and just knock everything down as it goes down, it's not the best or efficient sort of farm now. And I have a feeling if I've tried to recreate that, I would get made fun of, or with all the newer subscribers or new people that would come through the channel, like they would be thinking they wouldn't get the joke, if you know what I mean. Like everybody here, the followers would get the joke, but they wouldn't, and it would sort of put me back a little bit. They'd be like, "Well, what is this flaming Fruit Loop doing? This is not no farm." But it's sort of a joke farm at the end of the day. You could make it more efficient. Instead of you could still have the spiral, right? The spiral tower that goes up. Maybe instead of the water that knocks it down and goes all the way around, all the way down, instead you'll have cells in a spiral pattern, and you could maybe put villages in it. So you'd have all this spiral potato tower going right up. So it's roughly the same shape, and then and villages that run every single level. You'll have to have a decent sized breeder, and then villages that run every single level to make it fully automatic. See, that's possibilities. See, my mind starts to go crazy with possibilities. Replanting the potato tower sucks. I remember it being a pain in the bum job to do, definitely. But riding a boat down it was quite fun. We're back before boats didn't sink. Just touching a bloody water, like the side of water, flowing water. We got a snapshot and I missed it. I was talking too much. It's from MJ. Snapshot? Oh, sorry. Super chat. Oh, my mind.
It's just not your week, is it?
No, it's not. It's not. I haven't had enough coffee yet.
Do you want me to make you another one?
Nah, it's good. I'll have one after the stream. But MJ says in his super chat, thank you very much, by the way, mate, for sponsoring and support the channel. He says, how about a mini farm nearby and a huge one far away? So you want me to make two of the same farm, if I'm getting that correct, MJ? So you want me to build like we'll just say bamboo farm, like a super small bamboo farm, and then like away we have a giant bamboo and a giant bamboo farm. I don't know. I'm just yeah. Oh, crikey. Old blooper videos. Unfortunately, a lot of them. Yeah. No, they
were unlisted for you.
They were unlisted for me.
Yeah, but same thing.
Yeah. When YouTube has been going through a lot of change these couple of years, these few years, at least 3 years now, you know, with the whole the children friendly thing, and because a lot of people, I don't know how to explain it. YouTube has been going through a lot of changes, a lot of things have happened in the last few years, including, you know, the scandals, how people were making money off kids by making those toy review videos that, or playing with dolls, and they had so many ads over the top of them, and just, I don't know. There was a lot of crackdown on copyright. There was so much crackdown on swearing in videos. Now you've got to like submit a rating when you upload a video. It is absolutely nuts, the amount of just the amount of crap you have to deal with now with YouTube. But that's mostly not our fault, but mostly people's fault, because it takes one set of people to ruin it for everybody else, as I keep saying many times. But yes, years and years ago, they did a full scan of YouTube, and they deleted a lot of YouTube's library that contains, you know, very bad things, and unfortunately, Venom, as in my series, got hit. The one with Arc, yep, that got hit because there was some comments in there that I'm not proud of, but it was still funny. I must admit, the Arc series got hit, the blooper reels got hit. A lot of videos did get hit. They don't delete them, they just forcibly unlisted them for you. That's what happened. Some of DNR, yes, got forcibly unlisted. Yep, that got unlisted. But so I just went through and everything that got forcibly unlisted, I just removed myself. Bye. And I did it on purpose because YouTube just was so strict. I'd have to get it verified and then put back up, and it was just not worth the effort and time to get them back up. But yeah, I remember that you get demonetized right now. If I say a couple of swear words in a row, they automatically demonetize you, and yeah, it's not nice. It feels sometimes, guys. It feels like you're being controlled. Unfortunately, that's what it feels like. I'm being censored. I'm being forced to speak a certain way. When I know I've got a couple of dirty jokes I could easily tell, and make everybody laugh, and Venom the same way. But you have to sort of really restrict yourself. Neither know every time that I upload, it asks you, is this video made for kids? Even if the live streams, it says, is this live stream made for kids? I click no, and that does not matter. So yeah, YouTube is a little bit hard on content creators, unfortunately, with demonetization, what you use in the titles and thumbnails, and super strict nowadays versus the old days. But we all knew it was inevitable. Come on, back in the very first old days, I used to use AC/DC and stuff as like intros and outros and time lapses. Does anyone remember that content? Yes, you know what? And it wasn't flagged. It wasn't demonetized. It wasn't nothing. Because it wasn't so strict. It was awesome. You could use tracks like that, slapped over the top and wouldn't get in massive amounts of trouble. It was bloody awesome. And then, YouTube is like, and then the media and stuff got in, up in a stink, and then the AI come along and wrecked all that. And yeah, those videos got removed for copyright issues. I've had so much copyright issues on this channel before. It's not even funny. There we go. But yeah, it's just an unfortunate thing that YouTubers have to deal with at the end of the day. I remember the pig in the minecart. I still have that intro. There we go. Alright, so let's move on anyway. Come on, it's time to move on, guys. So no Snapshot this week. Dun dun dun! No Snapshot this week. So that makes me really concerned because it is April Fool's next week. And if there's going to be a Snapshot on April Fool's Day next week, guys, please take next Snapshot with a grain of salt. I'm telling everybody that now, because every time that they bring out a Snapshot with that April Fool's, they add something ridiculous or crazy or make something that makes people mad, or they do some crazy stuff for Snapshots when it comes to April Fool's. So take the next Snapshot with a grain of salt. If the Snapshot says, oh, we're banning all automated farms, take it with a grain of salt. Guys, it's April Fool's. They're going to make some sort of Snapshot that's going to be crazy. They're going to add some feature that you're going to think is crazy, but it's just April Fool's. So remember, that's coming up next week. Just check that before messaging me and go, David, look what they added to Minecraft. Oh my god. Just remember, it's April Fool's. Oh, Struth. I don't know what they got planned, but Minecraft always has something up their sleeve when it comes to April Fools. I really hated that April Fools. Remember they did the sound effects? Venom?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
bad.
No, that was bad. I couldn't shoot an episode.
They should have been ashamed of themselves.
That was so bad. You
That
couldn't.
has to be the worst one they've done.
Worst April Fool's joke by them.
Oh yeah.
Worst April Fool's joke. So yeah, guys, that's just a big warning. There was no Snapshot this week. Again, I don't know why there's no Snapshot, which is a shame because I love talking about what's coming up in Minecraft. So, unfortunately, bless you, V.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Yes.
Sorry, I totally put you off.
No, it's okay. It's just, yeah, the Snapshot is going to be probably something out of this world, and it's probably going to contain something stupidly exciting that's not technically coming to the game at all. Or maybe they'll add the warden, you know, the new big mob coming deep down in the thing. No, he's not back. They'll give him like laser beams and make him so ridiculously hard he like one shots players. And I'm like, yeah, and then I'll tell everybody, yeah, that's the mob that's permanent now.
Yeah. Oh no, he spawns in caves up on the surface.
Yeah, they'll do something crazy. They'll do something crazy for the Snapshot, and everybody think it was real, but no. All right, so we got hang on. Oh, let me readjust my bum. Oh, getting uncomfortable there. But okay, so we got a Snapshot from Mighty. Mighty, thank you very much. Oh, again. Oh, what's wrong with me today? Super chat.
Oh, my babe. It's okay.
Maybe because I'm tired.
Relax.
All right, super chat from Mighty. Thank you very much for sponsoring and supporting the channel, Mighty. Much appreciated. He says in his custom super chat message, you should make a playlist full of your videos that can't be public, but you want to share, then post that playlist on Discord. That's true. The problem is, Mighty, and I don't know if you know this, mate, your channel has a secret rating behind it. That is right. So when they did the, when they did the mass unlisting / deleting, whatever you want to call it, and what they were doing there is determining how many videos were inappropriate and where your channel sits on the secret rating. And this secret rating has been there for quite some time, and this rating will actually determine how many times that your channel is recommended to people. And yeah, so secretly in the background, YouTube is just analyzing, saying, wait, this channel's a bit crude, don't recommend it to too many people. They're pretty much judging you, and so that's what's going on in the background. So that's the reason why these unlisted videos I just deleted them, so I would get a better rating. So remember, I was losing, like, literally hemorrhaging subscribers at one point. That was due to my channel rating being extremely low at one point. Not just the purge, like the recommendation analytics was super low. And then after all these so-called videos that YouTube deemed to be inappropriate, even though that was some of them was kind of stupid to be deemed that, like bloopers. Come on, really? Bloopers are for that exact reason. You're right, Venom. Bloopers are blooper. But yeah, after obviously going through and forcibly deleting some of the things that YouTube didn't take out, all of a sudden my analytics was saying the recommendation watchers, or the people that were coming in from being recommended by YouTube, went up by 30%. I was like, interesting, YouTube. Interesting. And then I read up on it a little bit more, and apparently, yes, all channels have like this secret rating, and it depends on how much it's getting watched and how many crude videos it's got, how YouTube would forcibly recommend it to other people, etc. There's a whole complex system that I probably do not understand fully going on behind the scenes, but you can sort of work things out slowly by reading other people's, what they found out, their experiences, my experiences. As I said, why after deleting 100 plus videos of being crude, why did my recommended go up 30% straight away? Like YouTube rewarded me straight away, like saying, well, he doesn't have too many crude videos sitting on that channel, does he? So started recommending my videos more to random people. that searched Minecraft. You know, it's very strange on what's going on behind the scenes there, Mighty. Again, yeah. So technically, if I've got now a video that I don't think is deemed worthy of the channel, it usually goes up onto the second channel where all the X-rayers went to. That's right. So that is just where things go now. So I try, when I say to Venom now, I try say, you know, try not to say the list of words that she knows of, that I know of, try not to say them. Sometimes I slip up, they come out, but it's okay. As long as I get the video reviewed, most of the time when they're okay with it. See, to go back and to redo hundreds of videos that got unlisted and demonetized and everything and suggest them and then to get them all reviewed manually, it would have taken too long. So that's why I made the decision to just completely wipe them off the channel altogether. And plus, I wanted that channel rating to go, that secret channel rating to go back up at the end of the day. No, I know. So, but anyway, if something gets demonetized now, since my channel's all fresh, I just say request review and I click the understand that I think it's appropriate, and then YouTube sends a thing back saying either that yes, that was fine, it was a mistake by the AI and they just removed that, or yeah. So that's what happens nowadays. Like, I'm pretty sure some of the blooper reels in the modded series coming up, that's right, the modded series starts in about a week time, guys. The new modded series coming up has some bloopers in there that Venom's not proud of, that she didn't think I would ever keep. When we shot episode 1, just as a muck around, we shot episode 1, and, you know, Venom said some things, Venom did some things in a few episodes, and I thought to myself, I'm going to keep all these bloopers, and I'm going to put them at the end of every single...
Now very careful of what she says.
I'm going to put them at the end of every modded episode. So if we did sound tests, if Venom told a joke, or she did something like pooping on my bed, she did stuff like that.
Because I thought it was just you and me. I didn't think it was going to be you, me, and everyone.
Yeah, I know. That's why it makes it more better. Like having these sound tests and these random conversations that you and I have at the yeah.
That's not cool because everybody already thinks I'm weird, and now you're going to show them all my randomness.
Yeah, people love
the randomness that I usually just. I'm so random around you.
I know, you're random.
Like, yeah, but I don't usually show that to people. They're going to get to see a bit more of a random Venom. More so than what they used to. But since
I might bring... No, I'm not going to bring the path up by one. I think I'm just going to... I'm going to dig this part up. I'm going to have the path sort of come along the side here.
Can I just say... Sheep Prober 5000?
The Sheep Prober 5000, nobody's seen that yet. I think that's bloody brilliant.
Sheep Prober.
I know.
You know what? They're going to die just as hard as I did when they walk into that spot. Like, really? I was.
Yeah, and you'll probably find every time I release one of these modded, since it has the blooper reel at the end with some inappropriate, sometimes, I wouldn't say all the time, yeah, sometimes you're probably going to find that I'm going to have to request a manual review. And then it's going to suck if they say no, review denied, then yes, I don't know what I'm going to do then, but I don't think so. I think we haven't said
There's nothing like
that crude.
Yeah, it's more suggestive.
More suggestive, yeah.
Like you'd have to
YouTube doesn't mind suggestive,
no,
but
it goes straight over kids' heads.
yeah, because it does go over kids' heads. But then again, Venom, I ticked that button. This video is not made for kids.
Oh, people really all know that's all they care about.
YouTube, why?
And TDMs. They've ruined it for everyone.
Like, why?
Listen here, Wiggle of Minecraft. That's what I call Dan TDM. He's the Wiggles of Minecraft. All the kids get really excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all the mums apparently have a thing.
They do.
Nah, I'm a mum and I don't have a thing for Dan TDM.
Why not?
He's just not
I might bring this entire
Don't
thing
get me
up by
wrong,
one.
I think he's
I don't know.
great, and the kids like in a, you know, the whole.
The sun is going down. You're so random, V.
I'm not moving.
All right. So anyway, we're just blubbering about everything today. Flame and galah. All right.
Deep Proba 5,000.
Next thing. Come on. Let's move on. So as you guys know, next 1 week in 1 week's time, I'm going on a break due to family. And obviously that's what we're talking about, the modded. Me and Venom have shot a modded series, which should run for about 20 episodes, which will cover the 2 weeks that I'm gone. Easy. So anyway, it should run for about 20 episodes, and or season 1. And obviously if you love the modded series, make sure you speak up, make sure you smash those buttons, because it's all up to you guys on if it gets another season and can we continue on our world. First season, obviously we're learning the ropes, etc. And as I said, bloopers will be included at the end of every episode now. Something a little different on the channel, because people seem to love the bloopers. So that will be that will be at the end of every episode. So anyway, that's going to be the filler content while I'm gone. I'll be back around mid-April. It's 2 weeks after the 1st. I'm pretty sure that I'll be gone for. But yeah, I will be around on Discord just in case, and I will be around to release the modded as I go anyway. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I think you guys will definitely enjoy that content there. Definitely interesting. Definitely exciting. Yeah, so that's just a warning. I should have been warning people a lot sooner. I know. I did say I was.
You've been warning people for ages.
Yeah, I know. It snuck up on me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't even been to see the Easter Bunny yet.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny. Wow.
You've got to go visit the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, so that's coming up. Look forward to that. And yeah, so obviously that's just another warning. Now, last topic of the day, I think, will be Discord. Have we heard any updates about that? So, if you don't know what's going on, if you're living under a rock, I think it's been posted everywhere now that Microsoft was in talks to buy Discord for $10 billion. Why do I think evil, like Austin Powers. $10 billion. Like, mwahaha. Why do I think that?
Microsoft is Dr. Evil? That's great.
So that was during the week anyway. That was during the week. Obviously, we had... I'm going to raise this entire platform up by one, I think. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, obviously we had a lot of feedback. Not a lot of feedback, but a lot of... concern. I think concern. Some people are for it, some people are against it, some people are really hard against it. Oh, I've seen some, the memes have flowing in now. Literally is flowing in. Memes all over Facebook, all over just flowing in. Like there's a Grim Reaper going from door to door. There's like a picture of Skype with blood, and then the Reaper's going into the door with Discord next, and the Reaper is meant to be Microsoft. And like I've seen so many memes now. Mighty says, I heard Discord's more likely to go public than bought out. Unfortunately, there's nothing been confirmed so far. So I have no clue what the future of Discord.
I just hate the fact that every time there's something new and big, Microsoft has to throw their money around.
Well, I hope it does not get brought out by Microsoft.
No, just like, do you get what I mean? It's like, it annoys me. Just something new and big, and they're like, oh, look at that. That's really popular. Here. And they do the whole, like, raining money thing.
Yep.
Yeah, take my money. Here, have my money. And
Yeah, but if somebody threw that sort of money at you, you would jump ship really quickly. That's a lot of money.
I know it's a
That's
lot of money.
life-changing for you and your entire family and your friends and everything.
I get that.
Like, you know, you could change everybody around you's life permanently.
I'm not dissing the owners of Discord. I'm dissing Microsoft for just seeing everything and thinking, oh yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, well, as I said, like, everybody's got an opinion on this story, unfortunately.
I just have an opinion on Microsoft. They're a
you...
conglomerate, and it shows.
Yeah, well, you know, they're just adding...
Do something good with your money, like end world famine.
Well, the only concerns that I have is they would want to change Discord. They want to...
Of course they will.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have. Like, if they're gonna leave it alone, great, I suppose. A little bit worrying still, but you know, I don't know.
Never leave anything alone.
Will they leave it alone? Will they not? I have no clue. But just them, I don't know. My opinions are completely tore about the entire situation. If it does happen, as long as they completely leave it alone, which probably they won't. As I said, I've seen so many memes with microtransactions, you know, in Discord being like amplified by 1,000, and or Discord being merged into their other voice program, or what is it? Oh, not TeamSpeak.
Or are you talking about
No, their other one. Apparently they've got a plan of like merging them together, and I don't know. I really don't know. And as I said, it's made the entire future of Discord uncertain at this period of time. Discord is amazing, a platform that all gamers use. If Microsoft owns a platformer that all gamers use and merges it with something, well, oh geez, you know. Yeah, you know, they as somebody said, they integrated into Microsoft Teams. I've never used that. I never know that. I don't know what Teams is. See, like they could do that. They're like, whoa, we now own the biggest freaking communication platform. Let's merge it into our own, and forces everybody to come with it, you know?
That's what I'm saying. I hate that. That's what I hate. They've got all this money and they just splash it around without any thought for anyone else.
I don't know what they're gonna do with it. And it's not even confirmed. It was just to talk in. Last time I read the article, it was just in talks. They were just pondering and R-ing, and if it's possible, and to be honest, 10 billion for Discord, I didn't think Discord was worth that much. That was just my opinion. And originally when it first came, like, 10 billion?
Where are they going to get this 10 billion back from?
That's what I'm saying. They will want to make... They're probably... No, they're probably paying for it because they're buying the audience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on. You're taking it... You'll take... But a lot of people will quit Discord if that happens. I don't know. They'll jump ship, or somebody else...
Go back to Skype.
No, Skype is still Microsoft.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't really change much for Skype.
No, well, that got ruined.
They sort of left it alone.
No, they didn't.
Didn't they?
Not at all. Did you not use the original Skype versus the Skype nowadays?
I haven't touched Skype in years.
Like, holy smokes, it's totally
I haven't
different.
touched Skype since I used to Skype with you.
Anyway, it's probably going to be this weekend's community poll. So make sure you vote on it. I'm curious to see what your guys' opinion is. Comment on it. We'll read it out in the next mining live stream. Well, not really mining, but you know, the next mining live stream we do. We'll read all the comments out. So if you have your opinion on what you think, do you think it's a good idea, a bad idea? I'll probably have like several different poll options. A yes, no, and like an in-between, you know, concerned. Like I'll probably have a pretty decent sized poll. Yeah, and we'll see where it goes from there. And probably the time this goes up on YouTube, you never know. It might have just all fallen through and nothing's going to happen. You know, they're not going to buy Discord. Discord goes public, or, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. At the end of the day, as I said, it's going to be a personal opinion. Some people hate Microsoft, unfortunately. Some people love Microsoft and think it's an amazing move. And some people are in that in-between boat, like, okay, I don't care if Microsoft owns it, as long as they don't, you know, touch it with a 50-foot pole. They just let Discord be Discord, then it's completely fine. So, you know, there is that. There is that. I'm on that boat too. To be honest, I really don't care if Microsoft do own it, but as long as it doesn't get touched with a 50-foot pole.
And that's where Venom's anger comes in, because they do touch it. They can't help themselves.
They can't help themselves, Venom says.
They have to touch it.
Oh.
That's where
Yeah.
And it is, and they break it.
Well, look at Minecraft. Remember back in the day, everybody freaked out. And to be honest, the original, when Notch said, you know, you could buy Minecraft for $2 billion. That was actually a joke. You know, he was joking because he didn't think no one would pay that much for a block game. Right? Next minute, he gets offered $2 billion. Like, you know, you wanted that money? You have this money. He's like, hell yeah, I'm out. So, and then we're all like, oh crap, what are they going to do to Minecraft?
Wasn't that part of the sale conditions?
No.
That he kept the development team?
No. They just said pretty much like, we'll keep it, we'll try let you sail your ship with a few minor things, you know? Like, come on, like you got the Bedrock edition, that was obviously totally them doing, but people like the Bedrock edition. Obviously you got all the console and yeah, Minecraft's a big thing, and unfortunately it was an investment for them. I could see that, but I think everybody was worried that they were going to scrap Java. And since Java's like the home of most Minecrafters, especially like YouTubers, I don't know too many that actually play on Bedrock at the end of the day, because I'm not sure what their servers are like, what their modded scene's like. I don't even think you can mod Bedrock. I think you can have texture packs or resource packs. Can you turn on and off shaders? Like, I don't know what it's all like over there. I've noticed they've started now like giving Bedrock and everything things a bit earlier, like the mountains are in Bedrock but not in Java testing. So I don't know, there's a whole different side to all that sort of stuff, but again, we'll have to wait and see what this whole Discord situation. See, I could talk about this for ages. Probably not a good thing. But yeah, I think we'll ask the community what they think, what their opinion is, if Discord was to be brought by Microsoft. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Yeah. At the end of the day, I don't know. All right, we have a super chat. It is from AA43. He says, or he or she says in a custom super chat message, nothing. Thank you very much, mate, for supporting the channel. Much appreciated. AA43. Sounds like I'm saying 4, like the number 4, but it's actually FOR. Yeah. Yeah, AA43. There's probably a story behind his username. Yeah, definitely. Rackety says, it's called add-ons. Okay. They're not mods. Alright, fair enough. Data plays Minecraft Bedrock in the future? I'm not sure. You can't even get on the nether roof.
Boring.
But you've done it forever here. I don't know. Everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. That's totally cool. Okay, we're going to wrap things up. Big shout out to MJ, Mighty, AA43, and Raving Psychotic for sponsoring and supporting today's episode of Hunting for Diamonds. We got a whole bunch more work done here installing. We did the weekly recap. We chinwagged pretty much about everything. Look at that. It's coming along nicely. I just have to sort of fill all this in now. Raise this area here up. See? And that right around here. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, don't land over there. Oh, crikey. Okay, alright, so let's wrap things up. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. I don't know what everybody's getting up to. I'm kid-free this weekend, so you know what I'm going to do? You know what any adult does when they're kid-free? Sleep in. Because that's what they can do without getting the door busted down at 7 a.m. That's it. That's having a kid-free weekend. That's all I look forward to is a little bit of a sleep in.
Gee, thanks, babe.
I could name other things, but you know, YouTube and their systems.
I wasn't even meaning that.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, fine. I might do a little bit of work on placing some more bone mealing some more later on this weekend. We'll see. I might do this section here with bone meal, because every bits and pieces we do is closer and closer to completing this season. But anyway, have a fantastic weekend. I'll catch us all on Sunday night. We'll finish off on Sunday night. Well, obviously, we'll finish off the shifting plates. If we can squeeze the redstone in. As I said, it's going to be a bit of a redstone challenge there. And vote on the community question about Discord. We'll probably have that up this weekend. So it just stews all weekend, and we can read some comments out and stuff, like their opinions and stuff about that. Remember, guys, April 1st next week, please be wary of really random snapshots or fake stuff, or come on, it's April 1st. I'm trying to warn everybody. There's going to be so many things. That, could you imagine if this whole Microsoft buying Discord for 10 bill dropped on April 1st? that would be fantastic. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. I'm going to get off this, and I think I'm going to go take a... We're busy this afternoon? Demigod? Oh, yeah, no. After this, I'm going to take a shower, and then we're heading off. It's never done. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, no, Rackety, no. What? My armor's almost dead? No, it's fully repaired. Don't do that. He's trolling. All right, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll catch us all later. You say bye, everybody?
Bye, everybody. Sheep Prober 5000.
That's not until like episode 12 or something of
they
Modded.
Have to see it. I died.
Oh, Venom.